Hello. So, if you're thinking about like streaming and creating videos and do different things, right? It's so easy to fall into a certain trap that I would love to help you avoid, especially early on. It's something that I've kind of have been into as well when I was like younger and also trying to create things, whether it was with music or film or anything like that in that particular matter, and streaming and playing games. And that's where you tap into this mindset where you feel like you need to have the best camera out there or the best microphone or maybe a high end, in my case, like a high end instruments or high end recording software for music and so on as well. And I think it really helps to try to adapt a mindset of, hey, this is what I have currently, and I'm just going to use that to its full potential and make the best of it and use every possible resource that I have, whether it's say you're making a movie, right? Like maybe you have a friend or something that owns a barbershop and you're thinking about making a movie that takes place in a barbershop, or at least there's going to be scenes, in that particular matter of that barbershop. So maybe you talk about it and you work something out in regards to that. And if you want to get into filmmaking or creating YouTube videos, if you have a phone already, you don't have maybe like a high end camera or anything like that, but you have your phone that happens to film video and probably well, you go with that as well and you're good to go. You just simply start creating no matter what. You don't let anything stop you. What I'm trying to get at here is don't wait to start until you feel like you have all the equipment you need and everything like that. Just go ahead and get started. When it came to streaming and playing games, for example, little by little, I was adding things into like my setup, and I still experiment with that and probably always will. So, when I first wanted to like stream, I would try to find a way to do it from the console, streaming directly from there. And then eventually I wanted to involve like a PC setup a little more. So for a while, for example, I was using the Surface Book, which is like kind of like a laptop would be. And that was my setup. I would play off of that and connect a keyboard, a monitor to it after a while of upgrading into that and adding it to the setup. And then eventually I got a desktop PC, and then, I was able to use whatever I had built up to that point to incorporate that. So little by little, I was adding things to the setup, but I didn't wait to start until then. I started with whatever I had at that time and then added to it as it went. So if you're thinking about streaming, playing games, creating videos, any type of art, getting into filmmaking, recording music, anything that it can be, do your best to start with what you have and just start creating no matter what. All right. And I'm excited to see what you make. And thank you so much for hanging out. You are amazing. See you later.